Most men spend years trying to figure out what women want. They work on their looks. They rehearse lines. They buy better clothes, drive better cars, and still walk away from conversations wondering what went wrong. But what if everything they were chasing was the wrong thing entirely? What if the most powerful thing a man can offer a woman has nothing to do with what he has, and everything to do with how he makes her feel in the first 10 seconds? Today, I'm going to share something most men will never discover. A gesture so understated, so counterintuitive, that when you understand it, and more importantly, when you use it, you will never approach a woman the same way again. If this channel is new to you, subscribe right now. Turn on notifications. What we build here isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about becoming the kind of man women are genuinely drawn to, at a level most men never reach. There's a reason some men walk into a room and women notice them. Not because they said anything, not because they did anything dramatic, but because of the energy they carry. Women call it presence. Scientists call it something else. But here's what it actually is. It's the signal her nervous system picks up before her conscious mind has even processed your face. Within milliseconds of encountering a man, a woman's brain is running an unconscious scan. It's asking, is this man safe? Is he in control of himself? Does he have genuine intention, or is he performing? She cannot turn this off. Evolution hardwired it into her. And here's what's shocking. Most men fail this scan not because they're bad people, but because nobody ever taught them what it actually measures. It doesn't measure your jawline. It doesn't measure your bank account. It measures something far more primal. And once you understand what that is, you hold the key to a kind of connection that most men spend their entire lives chasing and never find. What I'm about to describe isn't a trick. It's not a technique you perform. It's a way of being, and when all three elements align, the effect on a woman is visceral, immediate, and real. Not slow, not hesitant, purposeful. When you move toward a woman without urgency, with direction but without desperation, her nervous system registers something powerful. This man is in control of himself. Think about what that communicates without a single word. He's not chasing. He's not performing. He's simply present, grounded, certain of himself without needing to prove it. That quality alone, in a world full of anxious, approval-seeking men, is rare. And rarity is magnetic. This is where most men either go too far or not far enough. A predatory stare reads as threat. A darting, avoidant gaze reads as insecurity. Neither creates connection. What she responds to is eye contact that says, I see you, I'm here, and I want nothing from you. That last part is the secret most men miss entirely. The moment your gaze is searching for a reaction, scanning for approval, hunting for a sign that she likes you, she feels it, instantly, and she pulls back. But a gaze rooted in genuine presence, in simply being with her in that moment, that lands differently. That's the gaze that makes her wonder about you long after you've walked away. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. Silence is not a void to be filled. In the hands of a man who is comfortable with himself, silence is power. Most men panic the moment a pause arrives. They rush to fill it with a joke, a compliment, a story, anything to avoid the discomfort of stillness. And in doing so, they destroy the very tension that was beginning to build. A man who can sit in silence, calm, relaxed, unbothered, communicates something her subconscious cannot ignore. I don't need your validation to feel good about myself. That is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess, and it costs nothing. This isn't theory, this is biology. A calm, unhurried approach activates her parasympathetic nervous system, the branch responsible for safety, relaxation, and connection. Move too fast, speak too eagerly, and you trigger the opposite. Her alert system fires, her walls go up, and the moment is gone. Genuine, steady eye contact triggers the release of oxytocin, the same hormone responsible for deep bonding and trust. Her body begins to associate your presence with feeling good. And comfortable silence? It creates the emotional space for something rare to happen, for her to actually feel the moment instead of just processing it. Her subconscious conclusion, reached without any deliberate thought: this man is safe, he's mature, he's not afraid of real intimacy. And when a woman feels that, her guard doesn't just lower, it dissolves. Watch for these signals. They are involuntary. She cannot fake them, and she cannot fully suppress them. A real smile, not polite, not performed. The kind that reaches her eyes before she's even decided to smile. Eye contact that lingers, warmer than before, more open. Her hand moves to her hair, her neck, her lips. Small, self-soothing gestures that appear when the body experiences attraction and positive nervousness simultaneously. She leans in, subtly, almost imperceptibly, but she moves toward you. Her voice softens, her posture opens, her feet point in your direction. These are not signs she's decided she likes you. These are signs her body has already decided, before her mind caught up. Here is where most men ruin it. The moment you treat this as a technique, the moment you walk toward her thinking, now I'll do the calm approach, it's over. Authenticity evaporates the second it becomes performance. So here's how you actually internalize this. Stop trying to win her over. Start trying to actually be present with her. Move the way you move when you're completely relaxed, at home, alone, unbothered. That's the energy. Make eye contact not to get a reaction, but because you're genuinely interested in her, in who she actually is. Let the silence breathe. Don't rescue it. Don't fill it. Trust it. The more you practice being genuinely comfortable with yourself, the more naturally this radiates, and the more powerfully women respond. The truth about what women actually respond to. A woman doesn't fall for a man because he said the right thing. She falls for a man because of how she feels when she's around him. Safe, seen, unrushed. Like she can exhale. The gesture we've talked about today isn't a strategy for getting something from her. It's the natural expression of a man who has done the inner work, who is secure, present, and genuinely at ease with himself and others. That man doesn't need to impress anyone. And paradoxically, that's exactly what makes him so impressive. Starting today, in your next conversation with a woman you're interested in, try just one of these 3 elements. Approach with intention, not urgency. Hold eye contact 1 second longer than feels comfortable. Let one silence exist without rushing to fill it. Then come back and tell me what happened. If this video gave you something real, like it, share it, and subscribe. Comment below. Which of the 3 elements hits hardest for you? The approach, the gaze, or the silence? And drop your city and country. Let's see how far this community reaches. See you in the next one.